good morning, good morning. I know I keep throwing the greeting out there, but if you're just joining us, welcome to Neophanks Gaming, or if you watch on YouTube after the original stream, be sure to check us out on Twitch too. We do some live battles and raids and stuff like that and other series. So let's see what we got going on here. We are up against Kamdyn's team again. They're Regulation H, which does have some unique Pokemon that we don't see a whole lot of in Regulation H, but they're making a good showing of them with some interesting plays. Now, the question is going to be, how do I want to go ahead and lead this situation? Because they have two extremely fast Pokemon, some mid-speeds, and the speed booster could be particularly difficult. I think maybe I should lead... They're also... Okay, they are running a little bit of grass. PvP's... Oh, yeah. I'm definitely not the best with PvP myself. Even when I play meta teams, it gets a little off the rails. Okay, let's try maybe this lead. Yeah, I'm gonna go... Okay, I'm gonna do this lead and then fill the back line here. And see how we do with this. Now, for anybody just joining us, or if you are watching on YouTube and you haven't seen the other videos, this team was built using a specific set of restrictions where every Pokemon on the team has to be run in pairs of alternate forms of each other. So that's why I'm running 2 Oricorio, 2 Lilligant, 2 Goodra. So let's see, we got Palafin and Polyfan Jr. coming in here. So, we got Speed Boost happening, most likely. I think we should go for maybe... What do we go for? All right, we're going to try for this, and this is going to be our lead. Okay. All right, Polyfan is protecting. Somehow, yeah, I thought it would probably go ahead and protect. So we're going to have Lilligant's Quiver Dance going off so that we can kind of... Basically, I know the Speed Boost is going to be happening, and I want to make sure we can contest the Speed Boost, because that could cause us all sorts of problems. So we're going to get a Special Attack boost, Special Defense boost, and a Speed boost for Oricorio. While Revelation Dance is going off, but it went into the Protect, unfortunately. And Palafin goes for the Flip Turn. That's doing, okay, 49 damage. Pretty decent hit there. Just throw whatever Pokemon and hope for the best. Honestly, that's a fun way to do it sometimes. That's why I have in the channel points things where people can redeem to tell me which Pokemon to put on my next team, and they do all sorts of fun stuff with that. All right, Mismagius is coming in. Now, Mismagius is swinging in at... Let's see. And that's... Oh, it's that one. Do I go for that, or do I go for this? Okay, I think I'm going to try for this. And... Okay, here's a bit of a riskier play, but I'm going to go for it. Now, I know that this is an extremely risky play for... Oh, wow! That did over 50%. The Petal Dance targeted... Now, the Petal Dance target is random, but it did go into Blaziken. But I guess that +1 after a Quiver Dance, it played off just right. And then the follow-up Revelation Dance came in, too, while also landing solid damage on Mismagius. Alright, that actually played off a little better than I had hoped, with a double Petal Dance going off. And then Palafin's coming back with a 0 to Hero boost. Now, Oricorio is confused, which does put me at a little disadvantage here. The question is, can I deal with it? Alright, what about that? Yeah, we're going to go for that. Now, Oricorio's play might get adjusted because of everything. So, Lilligant is locked into Petal Dance, which is going into Mismagius this time around. But now Oricorio is going to be swinging a +1 Petal Dance to copy. But it is confused. That confusion is going to be a bit of a risk. And we do land it. Okay. Oh, and the Revelation Dance does not go off after that. Honestly, I think playing out, like, so expecting the Blaziken Protect, I think, is what really set me up here, since I could match its speed boosting, so that I made sure I kept outspeeding it. And now that both of my guys are at +1, we do have a little bit of advantage there. Now we got Meowscarada and... Okay, they're both pretty solid threats here. Particularly the Fire. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to go for this. This might be a bit of an even riskier play, but we're going to hope for the best. Oh, okay, Petal Dance ended, and because of Own Tempo, we do not get confused by it either. So I think... You know what? Yeah, I think we do it again. Found out it works. Oh, yeah. Protect Speed Boost can be extremely good. At least when it doesn't get matched up with Tailwinds or alternate Speed Boosts. But even then, if you can time it out right to really work well, it can go off the rails. So we're going to have a double Petal Dance going off again. It does less damage into the Cinderace because I'm not getting the stab boost. But then the Fire Revelation Dance is going to go off into Meowscarada to take that one out. Oh, you meant the whole team. Absolutely. I do really like the team. Like, I know it's 3 starters, but they are 3 extremely good starters. The Pyro Ball going off there, putting the pressure on Lilligant. You know, I almost wonder if I maybe could have gotten a little further if I Terastallized Lilligant. Because I got Terra Grass on there specifically for that. So let's see. Now I go... I think, yeah, I'm going to go the other Oricorio. Double Ori. And then Sylveon's coming back in. Now, one Oricorio is at +1. The other one is not. So the second Oricorio is running slower. But it'll copy a dance if I keep dancing. So I think I go for that. Ooh. Okay, how about we go for... You know, I think this is going to be the play here. Sucker Punch is coming out. Okay, fortunately for me, it failed. They were going into the Ghost Oricorio with the Sucker Punch, but we decided not to go for an attacking move there. Instead, the first Revelation Dance is going to go off. Now, the ability trigger does not count the same as the attack command, so it didn't. The Sucker Punch did not call for that one. Tailwind is going to go off, so that if my Pokemon... Well, if and when my Pokemon get knocked out, my slower Pokemon in the back can hold up. Oh, nope, wrong buttons. I think we're going to go for that one. Or actually, we're going to do this the other way. That Hyper Voice is really going off there. Oh, time to Terastallize. And we got Terra Fire. Okay. So keeping it stab and getting further power boosted. Although that also keeps its defensive buff against me. So we're going to go Helping Hand into Electric Oricorio. While it's... Okay, the other Sucker Punch is failing because the Ghost Oricorio... I am scared of the Sucker Punch, so that's why I went for the status move. Now we got Revelation Dance going in there with a follow-up Revelation Dance coming from the Ghost afterwards. So Oricorio as a support is actually proving pretty good there. Now, I trained them both for speed and attack, but I'm wondering if maybe I should set up one Oricorio as a defensive support with hit points and defenses, so it's bulkier and relying more on the setup of Tailwind, Helping Hand, and then getting the Backup Dancer. I could even nickname it Backup Dancer. So that one went off really well from the Quiver Dance boost, and then the Revelation follow-ups really came off there. Now, if anybody else out there is interested in this silly battle rules format, haven't had this much trouble with anyone in a while. Now, granted, this is a very weird team where I'm like, I tried to do some restrictions and tried to make some synergy in there, and the dances really worked off. If I couldn't double Oricorio, if I was running running it as an actual Regulation H team, and I was only allowed one, the entire construction of the team would be different, with probably some Klingorious Soul Blaze, Petal Dance Lilligant. I really liked how that one went off, with the Petal Dance and the Revelation Dance going back to back. Oh yeah, I hear you. You can definitely get that. And I do tend to play some weird stuff, like with this one. The double Oricorio being running in normal rules is the only reason that works. If I try this in an official capacity, the Oricorio would have to function very differently. Possibly as a support, since it does get Helping Hand, Tailwind, and then the Revelation Dance would be more of a dual type thing, where I can either run it as its base type or a Terra type, like I'm doing with these, where I changed it to Fire and Ground on the Oris. And then everything else with the Oricorios would basically be supported by other Pokemon with dance moves, like the Lilligant, because Quiver Dance, Petal Dance goes off really well. What other dancers are there? Fiery Dance, so Volcarona, or, well, Regulation H wouldn't allow Iron Moth, but Iron Moth, Volcarona with Quiver Dance, Fiery Dance could set it off. There's other stuff too, I know. Even attacking dances, I think. I'd have to look into all the moves that are available. The multi-dances are definitely what's setting it up, especially the way that the team is constructed to allow for doubles, the double dancing.